Hello, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Tuesday's programme.
Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Join me for Pottery, Ghosts, Thunder and Lightning and the storm that is Sarah Harding.
Now, she was one of the 5 members of the band Girls Aloud, but since they all went their separate ways, Sarah Harding has embarked on a new adventure.
She's starring in the hit musical Ghost, which is now on stage in Bristol. We sent Alex Beresford to meet her.
Sarah, welcome to Bristol.
Thank
Ghost
you.
the musical, your debut.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's incredible. It's been a real journey, I must say. It's incorporating both music and the acting sides of things, which I love to do, but it is a completely different kettle of fish to what I've done before, and it's been tough. It has been tough, but it's also very rewarding. You feel it's an achievement though when you battle on through and you just keep going.
You talk about battling on through. You've been a little bit poorly recently. How are you
Yeah.
feeling at the moment? How's the throat?
My throat's still a little bit husky. Obviously, musical theatre isn't something I was ever trained in, so I was trained to be a pop star.
Yeah.
So it's a very different way of singing, and a lot of musical theatre trained people do know how to sort of know their techniques on how to sort of sing the very high notes, but also not to scratch their voices and look after their voices. So I've been asking for a lot of hints and tips on that.
Tell us a bit about the musical then.
The musical is based on Ghost,
Yeah.
the film, which was Bruce Joel Rubin. And it's also been scored and written with Dave Stewart from Eurythmics. This is more sort of true to the film, if you know what I mean, and it still incorporates some of the songs from Broadway, but it's been rescored by Dave and Bruce. So some of it is slightly different, but you'll find a lot of the scenes are very similar to that of the film.
And were you a fan of the film? Because it's kind of like our era, isn't it? Ghost the film.
I loved it. I absolutely loved the film. I never thought in a million years, I love theatre, I love music, I love the acting side of things. But I never thought in a million years my first role would be a lead. So for that to me enough was scary.
Yeah.
And in my dreams it feels like we are fully soaring.
I love being on tour, but the only thing obviously it is different not having 4 other girls to share the songs with and to dance and having your dancers and having a screaming crowd. Instead, you're singing a really sad ballad and to an audience, and everyone's really quiet, and it's not like you can go, "Come on, Bristol!"
So is it kind of giving you the buzz maybe to go back into music? Are Girls Aloud ever going to come back together?
Girls Aloud. I would love to think we could do a reunion at some point, because we did have some it was hard work, don't get me wrong, it was a real roller coaster at times. But, to me, this is why I love touring. It's just getting out there, seeing new people, different faces, different places, and getting to do what I love doing the most. And like I said, and that's performing and entertaining. And if I can do that to the best of my ability, I will.
Okay, well, I think it's time to maybe have a look at your pottery skills.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
This is one I made earlier.
I don't reckon you made that.
This one is very, very specially made just for you guys. Basically, you've got to get your fingers in there. You can't be afraid of getting dirty. You sort of use 2 fingers inside there and mould it up.
Kind of like push it up, okay.
And push it up, and don't be afraid to use pressure. Do you want to have a go?
Yeah, I think, all right. Do you know,
Just remember,
I've never done pottery before.
Don't apply too much pressure if straight away. But
right, so obviously, is it like driving a car? So the faster you go on the pedal?
Yeah, don't go too fast.
Oh, so I'm shaping?
No,
Oh,
don't do that, because
okay.
you're going to make it wonky.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what I'm doing that much either.
All right, so it's going a bit wonky.
Yeah,
Do I need to go faster?
Oh, this is getting a bit saucy. Is this all right for daytime?
Tell you what, a new TV format is born. Celebrity pottery.
Yeah, brilliant.
I mean, brilliant.
need
It
to
could
do it.
replace Bake Off, couldn't it? It's the nation's new favourite.
Well, Alex, I think you've got a chance,
I know. I really enjoyed myself, as you probably saw. Yeah, well, it's getting hot in here, but like the weather today, right?